Not only is this the first race of the 2015 season, but also your first race as a Scuderia Ferrari driver. How much are you looking forward to that?
As you touched on, obviously my first race together with the new team, and I think you know, in winter obviously we try to prepare as much as we can, and we'll finally find out in Australia when the season starts where we stand.
How will you describe this track, which is a semi-permanent circuit, from a driver's point of view?
Australia track is special because it's not a permanent racetrack. Obviously it gets put together for one time in the year, and for the rest of the year is used for normal traffic. But it's a nice place. It's very tricky for the driver. It's very demanding because you've got a lot of bumps, so the road noise is very high. But yeah, it's a nice place. Got a nice rhythm to it, so I really like the place and the atmosphere around in Melbourne. The whole city seems to enjoy the Grand Prix and seems to like us coming there every year. So it's a great event.
As a follow-up to this, what kind of setting is requested for this kind of track?
Well, I mean, as I said, obviously it's quite bumpy in Australia, so I think you need to be a little bit softer than for other races, because it's quite important to absorb all the noise from the road. Other than that, it will be the first race of the year. It will be difficult for everyone to come up with the perfect setup and the perfect setting of the car, because everything is still quite new. But yeah, and that's the challenge, and that's why we are, you know, testing in winter to try and prepare as much as we can.
Fuel consumption is also a factor here. How do drivers manage it in a race? Last year was a matter of concern. Will it be the same this year?
I think fuel consumption is still an issue, but I think people have generally improved. They know what is coming, but Australia will still remain a big challenge.